It's a great pleasure to be here tonight in front of such a special audience. My name is Rosemary Falk, and I am the Chief Procurement Officer at ITAIPU by National. ITAIPU is the largest clean and renewable energy producer in the world. The hydroelectric is built on the Paraná River in between the two countries, Brazil and Paraguay. I am here tonight to share with you my experience leading as a CPO, the Sustainable Procurement Initiative at ITAIPU for the last 3 years. Today, sustainable procurement is not a project or a program anymore. It is a process. It's the way our procurement department works, and I'm very proud of achieving it. Of course, it was and it still is lots of work, and we still face many challenges. Yeah, we have accomplished so much, and overall, we have engaged the team. ITAIPU procurers today have the tools and the culture to buy sustainably. And this is making a big difference, and will make more and more difference on ITAIPU's footprint. For me, the project was a personal challenge, taking the lead in such a complex issue as introducing sustainability in procurement brought up my personal beliefs and values. When all this started, I believe sustainability was a dream, utopia, something somewhat unreachable or unreal. To tell you the truth, I was skeptical. Really, I was. I have worked for ITAIPU for the last 30 years and have been in the procurement department for the last 20 of them. The Sustainable Procurement Initiative is transforming the way we buy at ITAIPU, and unimaginable things have come true. The fundamental trigger and the pillar to all of this work is ITAIPU 2020 vision and its strategic objectives, a long-term view of the company that includes sustainable development in the core of its strategies and practices. As a consequence, in order to achieve that vision and objectives, sustainable procurement becomes an unescapable must. What ITAIPU buys and how it buys were necessary key conditions to the aim of being a recognized sustainability leader. Therefore, we had to do it. Then, with the objective in mind and a mission in my heart, I went to work. First, let me tell you that I don't intend to get into all technical details about methodology as prioritization, risk assessment, life cycle thinking, total cost of ownership, or setting the criteria, but what I really want to share with you is the importance of some key aspects that we found crucial to our experience. These are, I think, strategic issues that made the difference for us at ITAIPU. So, the first question was, where do we start? We started from the top, building the commitment of our executive board, developing a robust business case of sustainable procurement initiative connected with the 2020 vision of the company. In other words, the Sustainable Procurement Initiative was a means to turn the strategic vision into reality. Once the project was approved, we looked around the world for good examples and practices on sustainable procurement. We also dove deep into procuring trends, related laws and regulations, and we reviewed ITAIPU's procurement process to find where to tie the knots to transform the standard procurement process in a sustainable procurement process. A critical step was to develop a sustainable procurement policy. The policy was essential to define which were ITAIPU's priorities, establish the main directions, and express clearly the commitment of our top management. The policy made sure the company knew where it was heading. Are you going to save water, energy, energy, reduce the ecological footprint? Are you going to hire local companies? Give special treatment to SMEs? Such sustainability guidelines had to be aligned within the company from top to middle management. The policy gave us the right direction towards sustainable procurement. Then we need a strategy. Inspired by our friends from DEFRA, UK, we developed and approved within the Executive Board a flexible framework for the Sustainable Procurement Initiative. I really believe this was one of the keys to the success of the project at ITAIPU. The flexible framework gave us priorities to follow up, divided in 5 main aspects and levels from 2012 to 2020. It is kind of our roadmap, a maturity model to pursue. This framework enables us to act and monitor everything we planned in accordance to stakeholder expectations, governance processes, suppliers, measures, and results. This tool was very helpful aligning expectations from the whole company from top to bottom. And especially for me, that was strategic to help me to control my anxiety on getting things done as fast as possible. We also had to involve and engage the whole organization into this. Our process is very decentralized with great involvement of the users. To address this and thinking of the governance of the process, we added another important ingredient to the recipe. A sustainable procurement committee with representatives from procurement, legal and business users, our customers. The committee formalizes the ITAIPU team's engagement with the process. With members from the different areas of the company, the role of this committee is to overview the process, keep the sustainable procurement culture evolving, and make sure the flexible framework is being implemented. The leadership of the process now lies in the hands of the committee with the Executive Board approval. Along with the Sustainable Procurement Program, we have another program named this Fórum. It means Supplier Development, which aims to monitor the performance of suppliers and help them build their capabilities, including sustainability. We want our suppliers to know and put into practice our values and understand our needs. This is very important to us. We started all this back in 2012. Now we have more than 100 expand categories in our prioritization list, and last year we managed to buy 10% sustainably. Well, this is the story until now. It's taking leadership, top management commitment, staff engagement, capacity building, and a clear, resolute implementing strategy with a long-term view. Besides all the technical aspects, such as prioritization, life cycle thinking, total cost of ownership, conformity assessment, all that, what the experience has shown us is that the human factor is a key to the success. Without proper consideration to the human factor, we won't have a transformative process that will last and continue. We are proud of ourselves because even though we are not a big spender, we have taken the opportunity to spread and extend our methodology to a variety of companies and industries in Brazil and Paraguay, to all companies in the Brazilian electric sector, Eletrobras Holding, and now to Itaipu's surrounding cities. To conclude, I want to tell you that being involved in all of this has transformed me. From a skeptic about sustainability, I've become a believer, really. I now see as a reality in ITAIPU's procurement process that sustainability requirements, life cycle approach, total cost of ownership are competences of our procurers. We can make a difference to make the world a better place, and I strongly believe that sustainable procurement is a very pragmatic way of achieving it. I'd also like to add that this has been the most pleasant and rewarding experience in my career. All this was worth the effort. It is worth it. Thank you.